Okay, good afternoon. The book we read was Running with Scissors. I personally would not recommend this book, mainly because it does not really offer you insight or anything that has a deeper meaning. It's just straight up what it is. It's twisted, and it includes a lot of people with mental issues, and no one's really normal in the book. Everyone in the book is just weird, and you don't benefit from it. It's actually kind of mentally scarring as well. Take it away.
Good afternoon, I'm Josh, and I agree with Taj. I don't really recommend this book. It's just a whole bunch of craziness going on all the time, It starts off normally, and, everyone's just, well, not really happy because, the parents get in a fight and an argument, whatever. So he has to go live with Dr. Finch, and that family is just on the complete opposite pole.
Yeah.
So he goes from living a nice, comfortable, clean life to just completely crazy.
Very clean.
Very crazy too.
Clean. His father legit was on the floor bleeding.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Very scary.
Okay, I'm Alana. This book, it's interesting. I wouldn't recommend it, I guess. But
Sorry, Miss Brooks, we're all just very nervous.
I'm sorry.
it depends. I guess it depends on the type of people, because on the reviews, I mean, it was a New York Times bestseller. I'm questioning the type of people who read it and said it was funny. They did say it was disturbing, but at the same time, it was very humorous and wickedly, as whatever the Boston Globe commented, and just to certain people, I guess if you want to see the other side of life, be completely traumatizing, then read it. But if you don't want to be mentally scarred and keep your innocence, don't read it.
Yeah, pretty much. If you're into that kind of stuff, like things that are very twisted and not normal. We're outside, by the way. If you're into twisted things, then go ahead.
Should we redo the video?
No, it's fine. You gotta go with it.
Yeah.
The main character, Burroughs, he's
Goes
never
through-
been normal.
Yeah.
He's never been normal. He initially was not that twisted in any way, besides the fact that he cleaning a lot. He wanted that perfect.
ADHD kind of.
It said apparently it was obsessive compulsive tendencies, but I mean, his hair, the clothes, he wouldn't wear anything else besides the blue blazer, huh? Okay. He would keep shining jewelry, and he liked very squeaky clean doctors' offices. He just admired that. I mean, he never really had a normal life, because his mother was psychotic, not so much in the beginning, but then it just progressed. And then his father was an alcoholic who was hostile, and then they would often fight, and they would just bring him in, reel him in. At least they got divorced, but then his mother, Deirdre, or whatever, just completely she's narcissistic.
Yes, very. Well, actually, I'm not sure if she's exactly very narcissistic, because this is from Burroughs' point of view. And he always says that she's talking about herself, but there's also a very little amount of incidents where she does do that, which is kind of weird. But it's his own memories, what he believes, what he felt at that moment. So it's kind of fair, I guess. It's a memoir instead of just a fictional story, hopefully. Well, not hopefully. I don't want that to actually be true, but yeah.
And just
But,
so sorry, because for those who didn't get the book and chose something else, good. Congrats.
but it is very relatable. It could happen to anyone at any given point in time, which is kind of scary and sad, but
Yeah. Just his parents fighting and divorcing, that's one thing that can be relatable. going to a therapist can be relatable, but staying with your therapist's family,
That's not likely to happen.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
going through like everything he went through.
unless like the mother is incapable of taking care of her kid, which she kind of was, but
But
if
at the same time, Finch was not better.
Jesus. But Finch was not stable as well. Dr. Finch. Dr. Finch is a therapist he encourages bad behavior, and he has questionable methods. He has 6 biological children, 7 including an adopted son, 8
including Burroughs.
8 when with Burroughs, and then the kids are Hope, Anne, Kate, Jeff, Natalie, Vicky, Neil, and then Augustine. Anne, Kate, and Jeff are only mentioned a little bit and they're gone. Neil is adopted, as I said, and he is a pedophile.
Yes.
Yes.
Who, like, Finch also approved of the relationship in a way. Like, he didn't deny the relationship. He didn't exactly approve of it either. He just let it happen.
He was just
And
neutral.
during this time, Burroughs was like 14 or 13, while Neil was like 33. The age difference between them is huge.
And it's kind of creepy when Augustine like said that he wanted the affection and the love from Neil. That just like
I
creeped me
guess.
out.
Because he is 13, he never experienced
A relationship.
intimate relations. And I'm not sure if he had. For sure, the affection that he had from Neil and his parents were completely different, but it's probably because he never had affection from his father that maybe it's like a dad issue, and that's why he's just like, I need Neil. But then again, Augustine becomes manipulative, and he like taunts Neil, and he
Kind of blackmails him too.
Yeah.
he at one point he blackmails him with statutory rape, which is technically true, technically not true.
I mean, it's
Well,
true in the sense that he's a minor, and
That's
Neil
true.
is definitely not a minor.
It's true. I don't know why I said it's not true. My brain is done after this book. Oh God, I'm defending him.
Yeah.
That's good. That's bad. And then, Natalie and Vicky. Vicky lives somewhere else. She's mentioned, I think, once or twice. And then Natalie is actually at the house. Agnes is Dr. Finch's wife, legal wife, because Dr. Finch has various wives. They have a cat named Freud. He doesn't make it far.
Oh yeah.
He gets turned into Stoop. Stoop.
Stoop. He turned into Stu.
Yeah.
He gets suffocated. Hope, I think, lives there too, and she seems normal at first, and then she's actually the one that turned Freud the cat into soup. And one thing I think is also relatable, to very religious people, she does what is called a Bible dip, and that it's when she's questioning something in her life, she opens the Bible, flips a page, and just points, and if it's a certain word, she'll come up with something to make sense of her situation. Like in one chapter, I can't remember. I don't know.
I don't know what chapter number it is,
Yeah,
but she
me-
does it a lot. She actually does like about the book pretty much, and Burroughs actually gets into it as well. There's also an incident where they started worshiping Finch's poop.
I hate it.
Yeah, well, that's enough to describe why you shouldn't read this book, but
It brought back memories.
yeah, I just remembered it when she started talking. I'm like, oh.
He thought that God was communicating to him through his bowel movements.
I remember that.
Yeah.
No.
He's just like looking at it, just like, okay.
Oh.
Just, I guess, I wouldn't say character development. Augustine is very, like, clean and pristine. He always wears a blue blazer. He likes to look nice, and his hair is always combed, preened, or whatever.
Like mine, yeah.
And then when he lives at the Finch's family, I'm not sure for how long. Well, for a week, and and then he lives there forever because
Yeah.
his mother thinks she's incapable of raising him, so Dr. Finch adopts him. But immediately he starts wearing shaggy clothes, ripped jeans, and his hair is unkempt like him. So, yeah.
Very drastic changes.
It, like, I can't even, I'm not even sure if it can be called character development because it just happens within a few chapters. Like, it just happens so quickly. He just gets over it so quickly. And, like, yeah, I used to be clean, but not anymore. And that's pretty much it.
I used to be clean.
Like waking up a guy one morning and then next day you're a girl. Like,
Yeah, that's basically what happened to him. I mean, not really, but, like, it's a
Yeah.
good comparison.
yeah, it's a good
Gonna-
example.
There we go. Okay, sorry. What's another? Apparently his mother is lesbian.
Oh yeah.
I think she's bisexual.
I think she's
Yeah, I think she was bisexual.
bi. Because Augustine walks in on her with another woman, and she is the wife of a minister. But eventually they break up because the wife, Fern, doesn't want to leave her family, which is understandable. She's probably the most normal person in the whole book.
Yeah.
The most normal. And then
With the cat. I think the cat might be the most.
the cat is normal too, but sadly he's just like...
Yeah. Like, I don't even think that the cat was initially injured by anything besides hope. I'm pretty
afraid.
sure.
She starved him and suffocated him.
Sit
Yeah.
closer, quick. You gotta show your face.
Oh, okay.
And then she starts dating Dorothy, who used to be Dr. Finch's patients.
Let me know.
And apparently she loves how Deirdre behaves, like her erratic behavior. So I swear. She tries to encourage it and I guess have it happen more often. Because she sets money on fire and she puts glass in her bathtub when she's about to take a bath to see her react. So she's very chaotic evil. That's fun.
This is supposed to be 3 minutes long.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
We gotta talk for 1 minute each, and that's it.
Oh.
And then we got talking.
Wanna say something? Quickly.
Quickly
I
now.
like pie.
No. Okay.
Is that it?
The ending is, I guess, abrupt. Natalie actually becomes very successful.
Which is a good thing.
Yes.
Well, we don't know because, it never says that.
Never goes on.
Yeah, it doesn't go on.
She
unless-
graduates from Smith, but we don't know what she actually does after that.
There we go.
I think she gets a PhD in psychology.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully she doesn't turn out like her father.
Yes.
And then his father's never heard from again. Neil Bookman actually disappears. He's never heard from again. Who else?
Oh, his mother she claims to be raped, but we don't know.
Exactly.
So,
Jeez.
Dr. Finch is very weird.
I mean, like, she does not seem stable herself, but at the same time, you can see him doing it, so you can not be sure.
It just. Oh, and Dr. Finch actually loses his license and dies of a heart attack.
I think,
Good for the license, but the heart attack.
Yeah.
I think Burrow's mother gets paralyzed in half her body.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she gets paralyzed in half her body. His father remarries and lives in the same town as his mother, actually. I'm not sure if they can actually talk at all. It's not mentioned.
I don't think so.
They're probably not.
And then Augustine, he works as a waiter, I think. And then he's trying to go to New York. And Natalie, throughout the book, is encouraging him to become a writer, which happened. And apparently he's very successful, but this book is very...
He wrote one too many books.
I think he, from judging from the back, I think there were a total of 7 books. But he's probably made more.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 books so far. Because apparently this one is a trilogy. But I'm not reading those rest.
Me neither.
There's somehow a book before this one in the timeline. I don't know how that works exactly.
Pre-K.
Yeah.
So I guess we can all agree this book was interesting. Props to
Augustine.
being descriptive because not many books go
Do
into
that.
detail. Read at your own risk.
Yeah.